In today's interest rate markets, let's take a look at the 2-year note futures as they're realizing some higher price action today. 2-year note futures are coming off the 3 consecutive days of selling pressure and pretty heavy selling pressure, moving the futures market to its lowest level in 10.5 weeks. You have to go back to February 24th to see the futures market trading at that level, but now we're seeing, at least for the short term, some higher prices today, currently priced at 103.11, spot 5. So in the middle of that 103.11, 103.12 range today, top end of the range as well, as we're looking at some driving factors today. Number one, PPI data coming in well below expectations, even though there were some revisions to the previous data. Overall, the inflation data this week has come in below expectations. I think that's one of the primary drivers as to why we're realizing some higher levels today. Couple of that with retail sales flat on a month-over-month basis. And that was expected, but again, slowing in retail sales, that could be another factor contributing to, at least short term, some buying pressure in the Treasury markets. Now, looking at the yields today, that 2-year yield is down 8 basis points to 397 basis points, so we're back below the 400 basis point level on the short end of the curve. And we're also seeing buying pressure across the entire curve, where we're seeing yields moving lower after hitting some of the highest levels in a couple, 2+ months. We are now seeing, at least for the short term, yields coming down a little bit here today. And the curve is steepening slightly. So we're seeing a heavier buying pressure on the short end of the curve, particularly from the 2s through the 10s or so. And then we're seeing, again, yields not quite as coming off quite as much as the back end of the curve as they are in the middle to the front end of the curve. So a little bit of steepening today in the curve, but lower yields across the board, with the 2-year note futures coming off a 10.5 week low to trade higher in today's session.